Is Michael Bacon, who's been a real good friend for a number of years. I met him in Nashville, Tennessee, and had a great time with him. We played some gigs together, did some recordings. And he's got a kind of a real sympathetic style. I guess that's what I would call it. And on drums, from Mount Morris, New York, actually, is where he's born, is Joe LaBarbera, who played on the album as well. He's real strong drummer. And I was really lucky to get him to play. And on bass is Tony Levin, who shaved his head just for this occasion. I thought to let you know that ahead of time, so he wouldn't feel too bad that I didn't mention it in case you didn't happen to notice it. And he's going to go on tour with Paul Simon right after this gig, so at least he knows what it's like to work with the real people. And last but not least is John LaBarbera on all the keyboards and arrangements for my album and the brass and pretty much right-hand man. I can say a whole lot I can say about John, but it could take me a couple days to get myself expressed. And you think, I guess there's nobody else here who deserves some very deep credit other than my mother. Yeah, which I'll keep to myself. That's about all I can think to say.
You're the poet's finest song, and like a painter you can move me with a sunrise. Touch me with a look I see in your eyes, and I'll fall again. In the silence after love, with the words that go unsaid, I'll understand you. Things may not work out the way we planned them to, but I'll fall again. Love has been called again. The winner takes it all, and anyone who plays knowing he could fall. And if love's a game, I'd rather lose to you than win with someone else and still be loving you. Oh, when the love songs have all been sung and time has taken down its last December, you'll be the one, love, I remember, and I'll fall again. 'Cause like the fool I am, I'd play the pawn again. Move me as you will, 'cause I've always given in. And if love's a game, well, I'd rather lose to you than when with someone else, and still be loving you. Be loving you. Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. Why do you keep my life in misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me night and day. Every time I call you on the phone, somebody said, oh, she's not at home. So unchain my heart, sweet darling, let me be. I'm under your spell, like a man in a trance. And I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. Unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me not say. Why do you keep my life in misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart, sweet darling, let me be. I'm under your spell, like a man in a trance. And I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. Unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, worry me not say. You got me sort of like a pillowcase, and you let my love go to waste. So unchain my heart, sweet darling, that you let me be. Oh, let me be. Oh, let me be. You got to let me be.
This is a song I made up myself when I turned 30. This is the real truth of the matter. And not that I am afraid to turn 30 or anybody else's, I'm sure, but I began to think that the gray hairs, which came much earlier than that, were a serious sign of losing the snap, see? And that's just kind of a phrase I use for the snap, whatever that means. And my wife always reassures me, you look pretty good, you know, for a cat your age. And so it isn't anything serious, of course, but I was on tour in Los Angeles and I met a young girl. She was a songwriter, real good songwriter, and I think she was more taken by my guitar than anything else. But you know, for a brief moment, I had the feeling that I don't know what, you lose that for a second. For a brief moment, you really think you have it together. You know, even if it's, you know, if it's only your ego talking, you can at least satisfy yourself for a few minutes. And then I went right from Los Angeles to Edmonton, Canada, if you can imagine that. And very bleak. One afternoon, and I was sitting in the hotel, and the man looking out this very long, flat area, and I started writing this tune. It was very, very heavy. Edmonton, Canada, staring out the window. It's amazing how different it seems from the saltwater air of Malibu Beach and the gentle caress of you. I got some sand in the back of my suitcase. It must be from inside my shoes. I still got the menu from that seafood place where I tried to explain to you that I couldn't be the man in your life, 'cause you need someone much stronger than me. I'm a gray-haired young man with an ego and a wife, and I'm sorry if I shattered your dreams. The weatherman said, rain for a day, and most of the week I presume. But all I can feel is the warmth of the sun from lying in the sand next to you. But I couldn't be the man in your life, 'cause you need someone much stronger than me. Oh, I'm a gray-haired young man with an ego and a wife, and I'm sorry if I shattered your dreams. Edmonton, Canada, staring out the window. It's amazing how different it seems from the saltwater air of Malibu Beach. How sweet the memory